We've looked at how common depression is, how to define it, and how to assess severity. We've looked at the mortality data showing that it shortens lifespan by 10 years and increases risk of death by 71%. But what is actually going on? Why do people with depression have shorter lives and greater risks of death? Let's take a closer look at the mechanism. The obvious explanation would be that people who are depressed are more likely to commit suicide, and that suicide is the cause of the increased mortality and shorter lives. The study found that only 1 in 5 of the deaths during the follow-up period was due to suicide. That means that suicide itself does not account for 80% of the deaths in people who are depressed. The investigators posit a few other factors that are the cause of the increased risk of death and the shorter lifespan. So one category is lifestyle factors. These are the things that people who are depressed don't do as well, like follow a healthy diet, get regular exercise, avoid tobacco. People who are depressed are more likely to eat an unhealthy diet, to have a sedentary lifestyle, and to use tobacco. Social connection is an important aspect of being healthy and living longer. And people who are depressed are less likely to be socially connected, more likely to be socially isolated. And the other aspect that can contribute to the decreased lifespan and the greater risk of death is less preventive services. So people who are depressed may not seek health care. People in healthcare who treat people who are depressed may be overwhelmed by the topic of treating the person's depression and skip other important factors like immunizations, cancer screening, counseling for tobacco use. So there's considered to be multiple reasons why people who are depressed live shorter lifespans. Only part of the explanation is increased suicide risk. There's also a behavioral component and a problem with the delivery of high quality health care for people who are depressed.